Let's fight. A very good evening to each and every one of you, wherever you guys are joining us from this evening. In good old Guyana, you're somewhere in the Caribbean, or further afield perhaps. You're in the diaspora, Region 11. Region 11, guys, welcome in the ring. Some of you are joining us on Twitter. Some of you are joining us on the Blue App, Meta, the Facebook. Some of you joining us on YouTube, the suburbs. And you know Twitter is the Bel Air of social media. And then you got Facebook. Facebook is the ghetto. Facebook is the ghetto. Guys, great to see each and every one of you picking up on our volume there a little bit. Picking up on our volume there. Great to see all of you in the ring. I'm going to give you guys a quick shout out and we're heading to the hot topics. We're heading to the fight card this evening. Derek Smith. Great to see you there, Derek. Fantastic to see Joy King and Sister Marcy, Sukchan Sudhari, Alia, Oria, Ali. Good to see you as well. Alia Waldron, your name calling. Insini Roberts, rather, Sarah Andrews, and all you fantastic folks like Gwyneth Jones and all you lovely, beautiful people. Folks, let us know how you guys are receiving us out there, whether you are receiving us with clarity, whether our audio is good. Tell us how we looking. We want to know how we looking. Marilyn Thomas and Idol Rodney, John Nelson, Diane Fordyce, all you fantastic folks. Folks, don't waste no time. You all know we hungry for the shares. We licorice for the likes, folks. So let's get about doing just that. Tag a friend. Get the link from YouTube or from Facebook. Share it back on WhatsApp. Tag a friend of me, even a lot of people name calling. A lot of people name calling. Wilton Blue, your name calling, boy. Cheryl Gillis, Lisa Pitt, literally. Polly Ann Schultz, literally people name calling. Folks, we want to share the live stream, folks. You know, that's part of our responsibility. We just want to come and receive the latest news happening in good old Guyana, the latest news happening perhaps around the world, and then we just gone. You got to pay your dues. You got to pay your dues, guys. And that being said, as we're talking about pay, what a segue as we are speaking about pay. I ain't find a better way to head to this other part of the program, this other important part of the program. Guys, you know we cannot do it without you. And we say that you guys have kept us going year now after year. Literally, we can say that we like both though. Literally, we can say that, guys, and we don't depend on anybody else. Definitely not the PPP. We could be dying and they got the last cup of water. Not, we want it. We want it. Full stop. You guys have kept us going all over the last 2-3 months. We've invited you guys to partner with us for $5 US, 10, 15, 20 on a monthly basis to keep our program going. Some of you have responded, but so many more of you can give to our program. So many more of our friends, so many more Ringsiders, guys. Come on board and let us keep this program going. We invite you guys to do so. As you know, we are available on Cash App, PayPal. We are available on MMG locally here in Guyana. And we're also available on the platforms MoneyGram and also Western Union, and we ain't getting no trouble. Guys, great to see you. You know how we do things here, and we're going to dial back to that a little later on in the program. That being said, guys, share the live stream. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get to the fight card, guys. I am ready to get to work. I came to work for you guys. We showed up here in studio to work for you guys. And you know, sometimes we get so animated here, even though we have the AC going and all of that. We got to turn on a couple of fans too, because it's getting hot in here, guys. Good to see each and every one of you, wherever you're joining us from. Share the live stream this evening, and we want to get right to it. Y'all know a lot of people name calling. A lot of people name calling. Todd name calling. Ramson name calling. Jagdeo, Irfan, Frank, Ben, all them jagabats, the name calling, folks, and we'll tell you why. Let's ensure that we are shared on all the places that matters. Give us a sec to make sure that we get that done, folks, and we are going to be right back with you guys. Let us ensure that we are on all the channels, guys, that matter. Give us a sec. We're sending through the feed to some other places. We want to hold. Let it go through. Let's see what's happening at the back end. Make sure that we're being received in all of the right places. Let us check. Let us check to see. Let us check to see. And we are almost ready. Let me see if we are good there. Yep. Things looking good. We look like we're good to go, folks. All right. And we're looking real nice. We're looking real good. Guys, share the live stream. Why don't you? And let us know. Let us know. We want to know how you guys are receiving us there. Good night, Sandra Facey, Dennis London Welchman, Irlanda Grant, Nolene Thomas, and all you other fantastic folks like Brenda Casey and Jamal Aziz, Elizabeth Williams. Guys, let's get right to it. As I said, plenty people name calling. Y'all know the Jagabats. Don't let us behave and don't let us operate. Don't let me operate like we don't know them. We know the Jaguars. A lot of people name calling tonight. When we look at the list here, a lot of folks name calling. Let's get right with picture of the day, folks. Wherever you're joining us from around the world, Karen Fresco, Don Raymond, Alexis Douglas. Picture of the day. I'm always excited to see what made picture of the day. And this, ta-da, caught our attention. This picture of you, Todd, giving out some menstrual supplies to a young student. Now, me concerned about who the PPP Jagabats want to give out menstrual supplies to. Me concerned about that. That is not my business. What is my business is that you all understand the PPP playbook. Let me tell you all some of my business. My business. My business. Don't tell nobody. Look, when I was younger, and my mother sent me to the shop, my mother sending me for buy she things. She's sending me to buy her things. The stay free, the what's not, the what's not. I was about 14, 15, 16. You better go to the shop and bring that lady things properly. Now, as a young man, initially, I was very timid. I was ashamed. And then over the years, husband tapping, I develop a kind of boldness. I get extra. I go into the shop, I asking loud and proud. Because I looking for the shock value. I looking for the shock value. Because I knew that 20 years later, I was going to be hosting a program called In the Ring, and I can tell you, and I will tell you all this story. So I said, give me a pack of stay free. Big uncle, give the guy a pack of stay free. Everybody watch like, who's this weird one here? So I ain't got time with Todd. And who Todd want to give menstrual supply? So that's not the issue. More power to Todd. If this is how the PP want to operate, a big grown man like Todd giving a young girl menstrual supplies, more power to the PPP, more power to Todd. That is not what is at issue. What I want you guys to recognize is the PPP playbook. Now, we have been chronicling several things of grave concern that has been happening at Foreign Affairs. Now, Todd and one of the foreign officers there had a big bacchanal recently. Big views down. They said Todd cussed the woman. Cussed the woman up terrible. If anybody got the video, we available. But that is the reports coming out of Foreign Affairs that Todd cussed up the foreign officer. The folks there who spoke with us said, Duncan, if you hear it, Sherrod, if you hear it, it will make your skin grow. I want to hear it fast. So I can report to you guys, of course. And so there is a chapter in the PPP playbook. Anytime you have to deal with women issues and there's an infraction with a male in the PPP and women issues, they always throw them out there the following day or the days subsequent to engage women, females, to make it look as though, oh, they don't have a problem really with women. They might have had a professional disagreement. So this is out of their playbook. It's not about Todd and not about this young woman and the menstrual supplies. It has nothing to do with that. It's the PPP trying to gloss over an issue of ineptitude where Todd is concerned. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what is at issue. And this is a page right out of the PPP playbook. So Todd cussed out the woman. Let me bring this in closely to show you what's happening here. Todd abused out the woman at Foreign Affairs. And then they throw him out in this PR stunt. Now, the program is a good program. Don't get me wrong. And I know the PPP people, they're watching me recording. The program is a good program, empowering young women about this very delicate and sensitive part of their lives and so forth. It's a fantastic program. But Todd here is using an important program for PR stunt. That is what Todd is doing. And let me show you how I know we are right. Let me demonstrate for you how we know we are right. This is a PR stunt. Folks, go back with me. A couple months ago, in the National Assembly, there was an issue where Tabitha Saraswat Ali, Member of Parliament, accused Kwame McCoy of assaulting her. That was the accusation. And she went into great detail on what transpired and what happened. And that issue galvanized the nation. This assault by Kwame McCoy on a female member of parliament. You know what happened the following day? Y'all know what happened the following day? This Todd mold, this page out of the PPP playbook was played. Look what happened the following day after that incident with Kwame McCoy. So this segment could be called Pictures of the Day. Look what happened. Look what happened. Oh, y'all see a pattern? This was Kwame McCoy with members of staff at the, only female members of staff at the office of the Prime Minister. Suddenly, photo up. Putting him out there among women. Why? Because he loves women. He would never abuse women. These women trust Kwame McCoy. And while the issue gripping the nation at this time was Kwame McCoy assaulting Member of Parliament Tabitha Saraswat Ali. And that is why when we see, for instance, that photograph of Hugh, Todd, this incompetent jagabat, it has nothing to do with a young woman. Again, I say, fantastic program. But it should not be used for photo ops to try to repair Todd's image after Todd finished cussing out the woman there at Foreign Affairs. That is at issue, and that is wrong. That is wrong. And we told you last night about Todd and Carl Greenidge. Now, everybody can wrong and Todd right. He's incompetent and he should not be there. And he should be removed post haste. And so, this is a page out of the PPP playbook. One, and then you got page 2. And there are many other pages. Now, as we run this issue, members of the public, since we're talking about gender and women and equal opportunity and all these important issues, pointed to this. Just today, there was a meeting at the office of the president. A very important meeting with local and foreign entrepreneurs and investors. And women reached out to us and asked us, where is the gender balance here? They said this photograph rubbing them wrong. Well, we ain't got female entrepreneurs? We ain't got black entrepreneurs locally? So this photograph here rubbed people very, very wrong and reached out to us. Now, this here again is Catfish Sheriff and Ali just this afternoon meeting with, according to their Facebook post, a team of local entrepreneurs, foreign investors. And of course, Jagdio had to be there. Because why? Every puppet needs a master. So he front and center. Front and center. What you expect? Your friend can't talk. He can't negotiate. He can't represent this country. So Jagdio always got to be there. Under this puppet presidency. Of course, propping him up. Propping him up. Propping him up. That's what y'all want. And that is what you got. So those are the pictures of the day. Starting with the Jagabat Todd. And that play right out of the PPP playbook. And then you got the questions now being asked about why does this photograph of local and foreign entrepreneurs look so skewed gender-wise? Important questions. Let us look further, folks, at what the Jagabat's doing. Dolores Denny, Dion Benjamin, Tyson Hines. We hope that you guys take the opportunity to share the live stream. Share. We want to see those emojis, guys. We want to see them. Share. Secret meetings. That is what the Jagabats are about. Who are these folks? And why the PPP having secret meetings with them? Who are these folks? And why is the PPP having secret meetings with them? Now, they met with the Prime Minister, the installed Prime Minister, Mark Phillips. This is the U.S. National Bar Association President Carlos Moore. And we checked the Prime Minister's Facebook page to see if there was any information as to what that meeting concerned. We still don't know. So what are these secret meetings about? Again, this is the U.S. Bar Association President Carlos Moore and his Chief Foreign Policy Advisor, Joanna LeBlanc. The National Bar Association President Carlos Moore was also accompanied by his Chief of Security and Investigations, Steve Chisholm, is who they're investigating, and Representative Rosalind Myers of South Carolina. Again, we haven't seen anything yet in the media. We were checking all day because this meeting occurred early on in the day to see why. Why is it you had Carlos Moore, Joanna LeBlanc, Steve Chisholm, and Rosalind Myers meeting with the PPP? So what is this secret meeting about, folks? What is the Jagabats, the PPP, meeting with these folks about? We want to know. It is the nation's business and of public interest. Alexis Douglas and Estelle Sinclair is a public interest, and we want to know, folks. Let us know how you guys are receiving us, wherever you guys are receiving us from. Let us know that the volume is okay, you're hearing us properly, and you're seeing us clearly. Let's turn to some other Jagabats. This Jagabat now has another name. He is Jagabat Plus. Mr. Bantylion himself. Mr. Bantylion himself. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, some people is that good. Some people is that good. And then they just gone looking for trouble, you know. They don't know how to organize themselves, how to navigate life, their daily activities. They're good. And then boom. So around 2 o'clock today, 2 o'clock today, when the ministers installed or otherwise should be hard at work, still on the clock, boom, we see a post from Ramson. Here Ramson post says, there are about 25 5 APNU AFC MPs out of their 32 who Guyanese do not know their names, let alone provide any value. That is his grammar. Let alone provide any value. You know, I don't know. They say Ramson went to Queens, but I don't think Queens went to Ramson. I do not believe Queens went to Ramson. I had a law professor, Duke Pollard. He was a CCJ justice at one point in his legal career. Justice Duke Pollard. And Mr. Pollard used to say something to us as undergraduate law students. Mind you, I finished law. 2014, 3 years program. Finished it in 3 years. Hard, difficult program. You got to push your body. Back to Professor Pollard. He used to tell us something. You got 2 kinds of people in this world. 2 kinds of students. You got the first kind, who always tell you which school they went to. And the second kind, when you hear them, you ask them, which school you went to? Ramson went to Queens, but Queens, he gave Queens a bad name. Queens then went to Ramson. Queens did not. Ramson grammar, his syntax, his vocabulary, Jesus. Ramson butcher Shakespeare. When sorrows come, they come not as single spies, but as battalions. Ramson, see the word battalion is Bantylions. For those persons who don't know how we arrive at Bantylions. Crucified, wrecked, dismantled Shakespeare's work. So Mr. Bantylion said that for about 25 out of APNU 32 MPs. Now this is a sitting minister in a whole government for at least a year. Don't know, one, that they are 31 opposition MPs. Unless he declared to rig this thing. Ramson, if you need an intervention, give us a wink, Ramson. If you know the truth. Y'all like talk about rigging, but like you got some extra information, Ramson, about this 32 MPs. Because they are 31 APNU AFC MPs. And then they join a party. You got Shuman and Anug. Shuman, Justice and whatever his party name. And a new and united Guyana party. They call the joiner party. It's got a 1 seat. That makes 32. And then they got PPP 33. Unless he don't even know how much seats PPP got. So that would make 65 seats in the National Assembly. That number don't change. It's 65. 31 APNU, AFC, 1 for the joiner party, and then 33 for these Jagabats. 33 Jagabats plus Shuban, soup drinker in the National Assembly. But you know the question is, folks. The question is, the real question is, what would Ramson be doing at 1 o'clock in the day that opposition MPs weighing so heavily on his mind? As the installed Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, you think he there hammering out some policy, you know, implementing his installed government's work, chopping grass, weeding bush, someplace, or giving his bodyguard, Kashif Muhammad, some, you know, rule about how to walk behind him, looking like a soldier and thing. But the opposition started 2 MPs. We 31 plus 1. Weighing heavily on Ramson's mind. Somebody said like Ramson won't come over, like Ramson fed up over. So what would Ramson be doing at 1 o'clock in the day? That he reflecting on APNU AFC MPs. Y'all got the public purse. Y'all control public spending. If you go to a community and the people want a bridge, y'all got the means to do it. People hungry, things tight, y'all got the means to alleviate suffering. And he want to know what the opposition 32 MPs doing. We 31 as given to us by GCOM, and plus the one he has awarded us because he knows something we don't know. What could be on his mind? Like he ain't got enough work in that ministry to do. Ramson ain't got enough work over, sir. But just let us take, for instance, let us assume, ladies and gentlemen, that this installed minister, Charles Bantylion Ramson, is of such a high quality that he finish out all the work. You know them bright children in classes finish the work quick. Let me assume Ramson finish the work quick. Ramson, you could give Frank a hand. Ramson, if you finish your work quick, Frank need help. Because it's apparent we are not abating this COVID crisis anytime soon. Mind you, it is these jagabats who have not told us to date whether we have the Delta variant with us or any variant. Not so Dennis London Welshman, not so Laverne. They have not told us that. These jagabats, and they're fighting. But they're winning this war on COVID-19. Because just today, ladies and gentlemen, we learned that there were 2 COVID deaths. And the COVID positive cases continue to go up. So Frank name calling, Ramson name calling, ineptitude and incompetence. Frank, if you know how much MPs the APNU AFC has, please tell your colleague, your fellow Jagabat Ramson, please inform Ramson. Because according to Ramson, by inference, y'all rigged this thing. We supposed to get 32 rather, and we only get 31. Y'all rigged this thing. Y'all and Claudette are in cahoots. So Ramson, if you finish your work, and you want work to do, instead of focusing on the opposition's 32 MPs, Frank got work by he. 2 more COVID deaths. 2 more too many. And you had 44 new cases. Look else. Look at what else is startling on the COVID front, folks. We were made to understand that between ages 18 to 19, those persons are not returning for their second doses. And I think rather it should be between 18 to 39. I think that is the correct stats. Between ages 18 to 39, that age bracket not returning for their second doses. Why these people don't trust Frank Anthony? Why these people don't trust Charles Ramson? If Charles don't even know how many, a sitting minister, and he wanted to be president, you understand why Jagyo they make Charles president? If they cannot even rely that he know the figures of the number of parliamentarians, how they can trust them to know what's in the little vial they pushed in people's hand? How would they trust them? So persons between ages 18 and 39, I think is the correct number. Those persons are not returning, and this is according to these jagabats, for their second doses. Folks, we have said, your body, your choice. But if we had encouragement to give anybody, we'd say get vaccinated. But if you say no to vaccination, it's your body and your choice, and you have to be able to shoulder the consequences of that decision as well. But again, we know today that the persons between ages 18 and 19, they ain't going back for second doses. Is that a signal that people are in even greater numbers losing confidence in this administration? Things tight. Things tight, people. It is not easy out there at all, Michael Reed. Y'all think it's easy out there? It is not easy in this country. Food and services up 14%. Inflation, 7%. Money in circulating. All kinds of things, all kinds of gymnastics and obia. They're trying to work on this economy. They're throwing even the blue pill at the economy, and the economy is not getting stimulated. It's like these people get due. Positive thinker. You won't believe these people get due. Candy, Nelene, Inderjeet, they get due. Dion, Ayana, Bibi, Sandyford, Orlando. They get due. Since you come in, folks, August 2nd, 2020 is a cloud of darkness and despair over this country. Every place you go is hardship. And stay to the end of the program. I will show you the hardship. These Philistines, these Jagabats, these Kavakamites, these Hephaesites are visiting on this poor nation of ours. Hephaesites and hypocrites, Jebusites, Philistines, that's who they are. And the faster we get rid of them, we put this country back on a proper path. A proper path, folks, to the good life. Things tight. So you know we've been talking about crime. Things tight. And people are doing all kinds of strange things. Look what's happening to our young people. There were 68 persons for the year under the age of 25 who committed serious crimes. What happened to the jobs them boys promise? What happened to the 50,000 jobs to engage our young people so they could put little money in the pocket and they don't have to turn to a life of crime? Things tight. Once you're living in this country, you know things tight. Everything gone up. Bora, okra, shallot, garlic, everything. Flour, fish, the blue pill, everything gone up. And so the police force reported just today that lots of our young people, 25 and under, involved in some serious criminal activity. And we have to find a way to engage our young people and engage them meaningfully. That's why we will say, and we will keep saying, the faster we get rid of these Jagabats, we expose and depose, the better. The faster we expose and depose them, the better. The better. We got to find constructive ways to engage our young people. Folks, this is the point in the show. This is the point in the show. We want to encourage you guys to come on board with us. Y'all love the information that you get here. One young lady contacted us. She said it's a jam-packed hour of information. We love it. And we know for some of you, y'all tell your spouse, you tell your wife, your sweet woman, this sweet man, don't disturb him between 8 and 9. Lots of people called us on Saturday when we were celebrating our first anniversary and said, in the ring, once it's on, I tell them, do not disturb me. And those of you who joined that program, you all remember, quite a few persons called and said, you're breaking up homes in the ring. Sherrod, we extra here. Duncan, you're breaking up homes. That is what you guys are doing. We want to break up homes. But we're happy that persons have gravitated to our program in this way. And we're asking you guys to come on board with us and partner. Partner with us. Cash App is available. PayPal is available. We got the MMG app available. And we're also on the platforms for MoneyGram and Western Union. And we've told you guys, for as little as $5, which is 1,000 Ghana dollars per month, not per day, not per week, $5 per month. You can help to make a difference in our program. 10, 15, 20. If you want to go bigger than that, be our guest. That being said, folks, back to the fight card. Hold the focus. Back to the fight card and these Jagbats. So young people turn into crime. Things tight. Government have no answer. For Christmas season, the Jagabat say they are going to be patrolling day and night. Day and night. Things tight, and they know them boys going to be out. So they will be patrolling, ladies and gentlemen, day and night. But I thought, I don't know, I thought that these guys already patrolling day and night. I mean, what else the police do besides harassing people at the roadblocks? Stopping and harassing people unnecessarily? I thought they're out there every day patrolling and having their presence felt in, Georgetown, all the towns and so forth in a meaningful way. So when I see the crime plan is to have day and night patrol, I'm a little stunned there. That being said, folks, that is what the people have said. And how can we say anything different? They promise a crime plan. Folks, this is it. Day and night patrol. So all the time, we are at this end, and we thinking that this is what is happening. Apparently, they weren't patrolling. Maybe that is why all the cocaine passing, all the serious crime, all the break-a-dance and larceny, perhaps that is why all of those things happening, because we were under the wrong impression all the time. We were on the wrong impression. So they have now said to us, ta-da! The big plan, the big crime plan is to patrol day and night. Right? But I hope, folks, for the sake of all of us, that the guys patrol on the right day. Patrol on the day that matters. Folks, Guyana Police Force, Hickens, and all the other Jagabats there, patrol on the right day. Don't take it from me. Take it from Irfan.
On Saturday, if you look at it here, on Saturday, 92 robbery on the arm so far this year. So on Saturday is what we will consider a high-risk day.
So y'all make sure on Saturdays, y'all got plenty patrols. Please ensure on Saturdays, whatever else y'all do, Saturday is the day. People, y'all hear catfish. So you got to know if you're going out Saturdays or you're staying in an anchor down. I know as for me and my house, amen, what we gonna do? Saturdays. But Guyana Police Force, in case y'all didn't catch the whole press conference with catfish, it's not only Saturdays, it's not 12 to 12 Saturdays. It's not in the wee hours of Saturday morning when people taking the first and the second turn and so forth, or Irfan and Jack, you gone fishing by the pond by themselves. It's not them kind of times. It's a special time on Saturday, folks. Listen to catfish. Listen to catfish.
We have broken down not only by days, but by the time in the day when crime occur. So we have by region, by days, and now even by the time during the day that people are most vulnerable. For example, if you look here, you will see that between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. That is when most of the robbery on the arms occur. Between 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
You know what Irfan reminds me of? Irfan reminds me of a good preacher. You know when a preacher has a nugget, a very important point. Huh? Watch this now. The man got the graphs. He coloring book. It's a great mystery of the universe he's unlocking. Is one of the 7 His own is the 8th or the 9th wonder of the world. Must be 8th and the 9th combined. We only break down this thing by day, Guyanese. But wait for it. This is one for Instagram. Wait for it. Wait for it. We have broken it down to the time of the day. Nobody in the world is doing this. We have broken down this thing to the time of the day. And this is why I deserve the Nobel Prize for Peace. For breaking down crime by the time of the day. So you all folks know, Saturday is Anchor Down Day. Stay put. Stay buttoned down. Especially between 12 and 6 p.m. Them boys, they about. Them boys, they about. Folks, things tight. And I told you, these jagabats are making it any different for the small man. They are not making it any different for the small man. You know who the people be concerned about? Friends and family. Guys, share the live stream. More people need to hear this. They're only interested in friends and family. And we say that without any apologies. They're about friends and family. We say that without apologies. And also we say without apologies. Share the live stream. We're hungry for it. We're craving for it. If you didn't have an opportunity to share the live stream as yet, please do so now. And we want to see the emojis as well. The people we don't know what they're doing. And so friends and family gets the benefit of the public purse. The largest. They get the benefit. But the small man in this country feeling the squeeze. I want you all to share this live stream so the public could see what this installed government, these jagabats, these hypocrites, these crosses doing with the small man as against the friend and family. So last evening, to put this in perspective for you, Stabrook News came out swinging in an editorial about what Statement Construction Company had benefited from this $450 million contract. When according to Stabrook News, and anybody who know anything about construction, this company know they have no experience in building squat, in building shit. Give us a break. They have no experience. So this was Stabrook News on the Hits and Jams Statement Investment Limited Statement Construction Company, whatever they call it. Stabrook News said, to put that into context for you, the public purse is not to be trifled with. And President Ali's administration and those at Empatab should be acutely aware of this. The award of this contract to Statement would be a joke. If its possible repercussions weren't so serious. The point here for people who need points is that the PPP is about friends and family. That is part of their playbook. Folks are going to write this book, you know. Friends and family. Right? But Bibi Hassan Ali is not friends and family. Bibi Hassan Ali from Metamirzorg is not friends and family. Now, Bibi got a little shop in Metamirzorg. Catching Shahan. Bibi's like Chlorine, Paula Morris. Bibi's like Jermaine Osborne, Gwyneth Jones. We all could be Bibi. Things tight. And Bibi out here catching Shahan, folks. Bibi said to one online news agency, look how the PPP wicked, stink and dirty. She has been vending in Metamirzorg for the last 5 years. Nobody interfered with Bibi, you know. in the last 5 years, Bibi Hassan Ali going kitty katter in Metamerzorg. Bibi said, before that, Bibi's sister used to vend in the same spot. This is a family of entrepreneurs. I don't even call them vendors. A family of entrepreneurs. Her sister sold before that. Now soon as these jagabats come in, and the NDC at Metamerzorg, they approved Bibi. Bibi said she went to her stand. Her only source of income. They broke up Bibi's stand. The same way they broke up and wanted to move the vendors in Rossignol. The same way they wanted to move the vendors from Charity Market. They dismantled Bibi's stall in Metamerzorg. Not only dismantled Bibi's stall, they poured a set of sand. These PPP jagabats, they're in Metamerzorg. Hear what Bibi said. Y'all better share the live stream, let people see what is happening in this country. And folks, I'm telling you this. Let's pause for cause. I don't even care. I do not care if Bibi is PPP. She's liberty and justice with a cross Shuban. I don't care if Bibi Hassan Bacchus vote for you a new and united Guyana. Wrong is flipping wrong. Wrong is wrong. Fraud is fraud. And we got to come to a place in this country where we stop looking at where people put an X before you can decide whether they can get justice or not. Is it that's the reason why Orin, Boston, who the SWAT team killing Essequebo cannot get justice? Because we're looking to see where Orin put the X? Is it that is the reason why Isaiah and Joel Henry family can't get justice? Because we think we know where to put the X? So let me just allay your fears. I am concerned who Bibi vote for. Sometimes in your own mouth you feel is bite your hand. So these jagabats dismantle Bibi Hassan Ali. Hear what Bibi said. Recently she was served a notice to stop vending. Now how the hell Bibi must survive? Things tight? You think these guys at the top understand that? Well, you can subcontract. Bibi know to go knock nail and build school at Statement Construction Building in Linden. Bibi said she was served a notice. She got her beat out. Why? Because PPP come back. Here, Bibi. Let me try to capture Bibi's queries. Folks, my darling wife, my beautiful, sweet, lovely wife, hails from Region 5. Now, my wife says, she ain't from Yeovil. She makes that distinction very clear. The girl lives her whole life at Yeovil. She says she's from 28. She was born at 28. No, Babishans, not Barbishans, Babishans know these distinctions. She says she's a 28 girl. There are sharp distinctions on where you're born and grow in Barbies. But I can tell you this, a country girl would change your life. That being said, folks, here is what Bibi says in my best Creole. Me da sell little chicken ball. I laugh at that whole pronunciation. Me da sell little chicken ball, egg ball, fish ball, and plantain chip. Bibi look like she take Granger advice for this plantain chip. Me da sell little chicken ball, egg ball, fish ball, and like plantain chip and sweetie. The woman told Newsroom, She explained that 3 weeks ago, she was making her food to sell and noticed her son fell over. Upon investigating, she discovered someone had dumped a load of sand on her structure. That is Bibi's notice to move, you know. Bibi Hassan in Metamerzorg. PPP has always been about a few person, a clique, benefiting. It is not about all of us, folks. Don't fool yourself. Do not fool yourself. That is why one man at agriculture could determine which farmer name get on the list and off the list. It is not about all of us. It is about a chosen few who benefit. You got to be in good with them. It's friends and family. And clearly, Bibi Hassan Ali is not family. Clearly, she is not family. And that is why this kind of hardship is being brought to bear. Now, why would you do that to this 56-year-old woman? I'm getting like Ramson. 56-year-old woman, like numbers confusing me. 56-year-old woman. Why would you visit this hardship on her? Well, if you could visit the hardship on public servants, fire wantonly. Who is Bibi? Who is one Bibi? Who is one Bibi? If you could dismantle the people catching the hand by Rossignol Market, who is Bibi Hassan Ali? If you could go to charity and push those people off from selling there, oh God, who got loans? Who got children in this COVID environment? Who the hell is Bibi Hassan Ali? That is the question. Who is Bibi? So never mind. Bibi sold there. Or the income, probably even send little to whichever party she votes for. Help out the neighborhood children. Bibi's sister before her made a living there. And now Bibi, in she hijab, praying to her God. Must be saying, Abba Father, where these jagabats come out from? She says, tell me a little egg ball, chicken ball, fish ball, and a little plantain chip. And the politics is so close to us. Imagine that. Oh, you're going to knock Bibi. Imagine what would happen to me if Bibi is the one that you all could go and you all could throw a pile of sand on Bibi's stall. What would you all do to me? Jagabats? And they ain't content, you know. They ain't content with Bibi. They're not content with Bibi. The folks now at Old Road, apologies. The folks at Old Road, Region 3, just as you come off the Harbor Bridge, they're complaining now. Folks, you better share the live stream. The Old Road people complain. Soon as you come off the Demerara Harbor Bridge, that first little corner left is Old Road. The folks there are complaining. They said they wake up one morning and the road blocked, they can't walk. People live in that street there, they call Old Road. They block it. Some people sick, going for therapy, got to walk a long distance around. The road is not being repaired. Nobody has told them why. Old Road block. As I said, residents just wake up one morning and know the PPP come back because they see Old Road block. And just like Bibi, right? Just like Bibi, They're now catching the tail because nobody can care. Nobody cares. And now they got to fend for themselves. That is the reality of what is happening there. Folks, I encourage you to share the live stream. That is one way you can help us, so that people can see what this country has been reduced to in less than a year. In less than a year. And we got some stories loading. In less than a year, it would shock you to see what this country has been reduced to. The people in Stanley Town on the West Bank crying out, water shortage. What is Sheikh Bash doing at GWI? All use tire. What is he doing there? The people complaining, oh, the children got to go to school. The road is horrible. Stanley Town on the West Bank. What is the PPP doing? Friends and family. Nobody for them don't live at Stanley Town, so they don't care. Then we see parents complaining at a primary school called Saraswat Primary School. Parents said the students were asked to wear jeans and t-shirt on Friday and walk with a hard brush because they got to go and scrub the school before graduation. And parents want to know, what are the cleaners for? Why the children got to go in jeans and t-shirt to scrub down the school? They want to know, what is the ministry doing that their children got to go to Saraswat Primary in house clothes for clean school. So those are some of the things that are loading, folks, on the fight card. That is why we say to you all, every goddamn day in this country, my aunt says to me, don't swear on the program. Don't lose your temper on the program, Sherrod. Every day in this country is purgatory and confusion powder. We didn't find a better way as yet to describe what happens here on a daily basis. While they're supposed to be hard at work, the installed ministers, 32 up new AFC members of parliament and doing nothing. But what are they doing? You see what they're doing to Bibi Hassan Ali? You see what they're doing to the people from Old Road? That's how they're hard at work. You see what they're doing for the people at Stanley Town? Hard at work. Young people in desolation, looking for work, can't find it. While people be throwing money at some problems that ain't solving the cross. The PPP are crosses. And we don't have any apologies for that. They are crosses. And so those are some of the things that are loading, ladies and gentlemen. Those are some of the stories that are loading. And that's our program for tonight. Folks, we cannot do this without you. We cannot. And we said to you guys, we're going to be showing you even more, rolling out more and more of our new program. You're going to see some difference. You're going to hear some difference. And you're going to see a lot of difference in our programming in the next couple of days moving forward. Folks, before you leave us this evening, ensure that you share the live stream so that as many persons at home here in Guyana and in the diaspora can know what is happening. So slam that emoji button for us. Whether you're going to like, whether you're going to care, whether you're going to love, whether you can give us a thumbs up, smash that emoji button before you go, folks. And also ensure that you share the live stream. We are available for those of you who are going to partner with us. On Cash App, it's the $ in the ring 592. It's the $ in the ring 592 at PayPal. It's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. In the ring 592 at gmail.com. We're also available on the MMG platform. That is the local GTT Cash App. MMG is the name of it. And our number there is 627-6963. You have an information tip. You got some information. You got some photograph. You got some video. We want to know about that. Folks, tomorrow or even before tomorrow, some people send us some audio of Fireside Grill boss. Things hot at Fireside. Wink, wink. Things hot at Fireside. That's to reloading too. Things hot, hot, hot at Fireside Grill. So come on board. You got some information like that? 627-6963. WhatsApp us. WhatsApp us, folks. We're looking forward to hearing from you. So we're available on that number via WhatsApp, 627-6963, which is our MMG number. And we're also available to our friends, those of you on the MoneyGram platform. We ain't got no problem with them. And also the Western Union platform. We ain't got no problem with them neither. Folks, that being said, we thank you for all those persons who have been supporting our program in this way, folks. You have enabled us to do all the different things you're seeing. If you're seeing us clearly, it's thanks to you who've been supporting us. If you're hearing us better, it is thanks to you who've been supporting us, folks. If you see any difference in the program, we changed the background, boy. We got the ring on one side, and then we got the world behind. The whole world is in the ring. And we've been tweaking some of our branding. As you have noticed, guys, we could not and cannot do it without the thousands of you who tune in every night. Guys, we are so heartened by that. And it is because you guys keep showing up that we have the encouragement. We got the energy to do this. We have done about 260 art programs in the last year alone. And we are going to be doubling or tripling that for the second year. You've seen we've removed the gloves as well, because in this year, the second year, we're taking off the gloves. Oh, we've been playing too nice with them. That's why the Gov't Ramson, instead of doing the government work, they're wondering, oh, where I ain't seen the new parliamentarians. That's the biggest problem. That is his biggest issue. Right? When Garden put up in the morning, what bothering you? Where's the issue today? Big Uncle Garden, he was right. I'm not seeing my new AFC parliamentarian. That's the biggest issue. If you're so interested, give me a little budget now, so we can get some projects done for the people. You're also interested in where we there. Right? We happy that Ramson know who the MPs are, though. Once he know, he can tell the others. He could go on NCN. He could go in Chronicle. He could go in GPI. Times. Wherever else. Hits and jams. He could go on all them. And so these are the MPs for Apnu FC. And inform the people. If you feel the people don't know. Do a good deed, Ramson. Your name calling. That being said, folks. That being said. We're going to stick around for a couple minutes. Give a shout out to our Ringsiders like Hazelin King. Because you know that you guys mean the world to us. Janet Coates and Elizabeth Maloney, Charlene Jordan, Janet Edwards, all the Janets here. Maxine Monroe and Karen McFoy, all you fantastic, fantastic people. You know, over the weekend also, we learned that a lot of young people tune in as well. One young man said he's 14, a young woman said she's 15, and they tune in. I want to give a big shout out to Daniel Passad, a very young viewer. Daniel Passad and his grandmother, Margaret Jones, who tune in and watch us nightly. I want to say happy belated birthday to Eartha McCalman. I want to say hello to Robert Foster as well, Sharmilla Carter, Claudette Clark, Gail Alicock, Glennis Chilcott, Margaret Nelson, Philip Bunbury, Raymond Narayan, Elizabeth Narayan, Antonia Ariane, the whole Narayan clan, Alexis Arthur. I want to say hello to Wendell Henry and Marlene Thomas, Eva Jerick and Raquel Peters, Elizabeth Williams, Warnella Garnett, German Gill, Winston Granada as well, Laverne, Harry Chiran, Kelman Passad, Dawn, good to see you, Dawn, Kim Walker and Jermaine Osborne, Shireen Barker. Folks, as you go, do us the biggest favor with life now. Share the live stream. Y'all get a little complacent, you know. Y'all getting little complaint. Let me quote a scripture too. Do not be weary in well-doing. Take the one for y'all fastness. Do not be weary in well-doing. Paul Leandro, good to see you, Paul. And Joylyn Cook, all the usual suspects like Nikki Innes. All you fantastic folks, guys. Thank you for the last year. I'm going to be saying that into the foreseeable future because we were so grateful. We are so grateful for you guys making this show what it is. And as we said on Saturday again, if there's any success to be claimed from what we have done over the last year, it is all because of you. You and the man upstairs, the man with the angle. Guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Share the live stream. Tomorrow night, guys, I got some guests coming by. 3 guests coming by tomorrow. Look out tomorrow for who those 3 guests are. We're going to post it up early in our promo for tomorrow night's program. And our programs following that is going to follow that same order. So look out for tomorrow night's program. Spurry Lee, look out for tomorrow night's program. Tracy Mullen, Diane Graves-Andy, Anthony Higgins, June. Look out for tomorrow night's program. Karen Fresco, look out for it, guys. Look out for it. We love each and every one of you. God bless you guys. God bless your families. Remember, social distance, wear your mask, sanitize. I gotta get like Ali now with the chart, right? And this is the time, right? This is the time, folks. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, practice all the COVID-19 protocols that are in place for your health and your safety, that of your friends, family, and loved ones. And remember, guys, to partner with us, we need your help. We still got a way to go, miles to go, guys. It takes something to get all this done on a nightly basis, and we are expecting you guys to come on board and to come back on board and to partner with us and help us to do this in an even greater way. Thank you, guys. That's our time this evening. Stay safe. I said stay safe, which means really and truly stay home on Saturday between 12 and 6. See you guys. Have a great evening all. Stay safe, guys. We love you.